distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen. First, I would like to thank everyone from The Economist for their work in organizing this summit and for the invitation to address you all. This event has brought together some of the most influential names from European and international sport. It is a privilege to be speaking alongside them today, even if it's not in person. In an increasingly virtual world, our passion for sport will always find a way to keep us connected. The topic of integrity in sport is as important as it is broad. Integrity of sport is one of the fundamental pillars of the Olympic movement. Without integrity, the credibility of any competition comes into question. Of course, integrity is one of the core values of the World Anti-Doping Agency. WADA exists to protect the integrity of sport and the right of athletes to compete on a level playing field. We seek to observe the highest ethical standards. We avoid improper influences or conflicts of interest that would undermine our independent judgment. We develop policies, procedures and practices that reflect justice, equity and integrity. With that in mind, WADA and the global anti-doping community are now working hard to prepare for Paris 2024. I believe it will be a tremendous success. In the build-up to the Olympic and the Paralympic Games, WADA is collaborating closely with the partners like the International Olympic and Paralympic Committees, International Testing Agency and the French National Anti-Doping Agency to ensure all athletes are ready from a clean sport point of view. Our collaborative efforts will ensure that the integrity of the Games is protected. Part of the preparation lies in the education of athletes and their entourage. Education is a core component of any anti-doping programs. The introduction to the 2021 World Anti-Doping Code includes education in the prevention of intentional and unintentional doping, along with deterrence, detection, enforcement, and the rule of law. Education plays a vital role in preserving the integrity of sport. Athletes start in sport clean, and keeping in that way requires the promotion of a clean sport culture. In this area, WADA has led the way in collaboration with the IOC, ITA, and the IPC. In September 2023, we launched a new education course for athletes and coaches intending to be at the Paris 2024 Games. Of course, WADA is also working diligently to ensure the integrity of testing processes around the world. While testing is not the only deterrent to doping, it remains a critical one. It plays an important role in safeguarding the integrity of the Games. A requirement of signatories to the code is to properly apply the international standard for testing and investigations, which outlines what is required for planning intelligent and effective testing programs. Above all, sustaining integrity in sport takes initiative from all of us. The protection of clean sport is a global collaborative movement. Working with our partners and stakeholders across the world, WADA strives to uphold fairness so that athletes can concentrate on their pursuit of excellence. The global anti-doping community's efforts ensure that athletes benefit from the same anti-doping protocols and protections, regardless of their sport or nationality. In recent years, WADA and the global anti-doping system have grown stronger in every way, financially, legally, scientifically, and crucially as it relates to the confidence that athletes can have in the system. This has happened through hard work, ingenuity, honest communication, and above all, collaboration. In the months and years to come, WADA is committed to working together with athletes, with governments of the world, the sport movement, and other stakeholders to continue protecting the health and dreams of athletes everywhere. There is always more that we can do to raise the game for athletes worldwide. Thank you, and please enjoy today's summit.